In this lesson, you'll learn useful business English for IT operations, system problems, and service recovery. Let's begin. Phrase 1. Experience an outage. Experience an outage. Meaning, to have a period when a system or service becomes unavailable. Example, several customers experienced an outage when the payment platform stopped responding. An outage can affect a complete service or only part of it. The phrase describes the user's experience without assuming the cause. Use it in incident updates when a website, application, network, or other essential service is temporarily unavailable. Now repeat, experience an outage. Phrase 2. Troubleshoot the issue. Troubleshoot the issue. Meaning, to investigate a technical problem systematically and try possible solutions. Example, the support engineer is troubleshooting the issue with the affected user's laptop. Troubleshooting usually involves gathering symptoms, checking settings and logs, and testing likely causes. It is an active investigation rather than a confirmed repair. Use this phrase when technical staff are working methodically to understand and solve a problem. Now repeat, troubleshoot the issue. Phrase 3. Reproduce the error. Reproduce the error. Meaning, to make the same technical problem happen again under controlled conditions. Example, the developers could not reproduce the error outside the customer's production environment. Reproducing an error helps a team observe exactly when and why it occurs. Engineers may repeat the same steps using similar data or settings. Use this phrase when a problem report needs to be confirmed before a reliable fix can be created. Now repeat, reproduce the error. Phrase 4. Isolate the cause. Isolate the cause. Meaning, to separate and identify the specific source of a problem. Example, we isolated the cause to an incorrect configuration in the authentication service. Complex systems can have many possible failure points. Isolating the cause means narrowing the investigation until the responsible component or condition is known. Use this phrase when explaining progress, from general symptoms toward a precise technical diagnosis. Now repeat, isolate the cause. Phrase 5. Restore service. Restore service. Meaning, to make an unavailable system or service operational again. Example, the operations team restored service before the start of the European Business Day. Restoring service is often the first priority during an incident. It may use a temporary solution before the underlying problem is permanently corrected. Use this phrase in status updates when users can access the system again after disruption. Now repeat, restore service. Phrase 6. Deploy a fix. Deploy a fix. Meaning, to release a technical correction into the environment where it is needed. Example, we tested the patch overnight and will deploy the fix at 9 o'clock. A fix may be a code change, configuration update, or security patch. Deployment moves the tested solution into a live or affected environment. Use this phrase when communicating the planned action that should correct a confirmed technical problem. Now repeat, deploy a fix. Phrase 7. Roll back the update. Roll back the update. Meaning, to return a system to its previous version after a change causes problems. Example, The release increased response times, so we decided to roll back the update. Rolling back is a risk control option when a new release behaves unexpectedly. It restores the earlier version while the team investigates. Use this phrase when reversing a change is safer or faster than trying to repair it immediately in production. Now repeat. Roll back the update. Phrase 8. Minimize downtime. Minimize downtime. Meaning, to reduce the period when a system or service cannot be used. Example, we scheduled the database change overnight to minimize downtime for customers. Downtime can interrupt work, sales, and customer access. Minimizing it may involve careful scheduling, backup systems, rehearsed procedures, or quick recovery. Use this phrase when planning maintenance or explaining an incident response objective. Now repeat. Minimize downtime. Phrase 9. Recover lost data. Recover lost data. Meaning, to restore information that was deleted, damaged, or made inaccessible. Example, the backup allowed the team to recover the lost data from the previous evening. Data recovery may use backups, transaction records, or specialist tools. The amount recovered depends on how frequently copies were created and whether they remain reliable. Use this phrase after deletion, corruption, hardware failure, or another event that affects stored information. Now repeat. Recover lost data. Phrase 10. Grant system access. Grant system access. Meaning, to give an authorized person permission to use a system or resource. Example, a manager must approve the request before IT can grant system access. Access should match a person's role and business need. Granting it may involve creating an account, assigning permissions, and recording approval. Use this phrase in onboarding, security, and support conversations when a user needs authorized entry to a system. Now repeat. Grant system access. Phrase 11. Schedule maintenance. Schedule maintenance. Meaning, to arrange a planned time for technical inspection, updates, or repairs. Example, we scheduled maintenance for Sunday morning when customer activity is lowest. Planned maintenance helps teams update systems while controlling disruption. Users should normally receive advance notice about timing and expected impact. Use this phrase when coordinating technical work that may temporarily reduce performance or availability. Now repeat. Schedule maintenance. Phrase 12. Confirm system stability. Confirm system stability. Meaning, to verify that a system is operating reliably after a problem or change. Example, we will continue monitoring for 2 hours to confirm system stability. A service may appear restored before all risks have disappeared. Teams confirm stability by checking performance, errors, capacity, and user activity over time. Use this phrase before officially closing an incident or declaring a technical change successful. Now repeat. Confirm system stability. Excellent work. You have practiced 12 expressions for IT operations and service recovery. Choose 3 phrases and use each one in a sentence about a realistic system problem or maintenance task. Connecting the language to a clear incident sequence will help you remember it. Continue with the next part for more business English speaking practice.